Who may be the victim of one of the largest cybersecurity breaches ever. Yahoo says data associated with at least 500 million user accounts has been stolen since 2014. That stolen information may include names, email addresses, phone numbers, birthdays, passwords, and security questions and answers. The company believes the information was stolen by a person acting on behalf of the government. Now, with that little information now in the hands of hackers, it could lead to more of your personal information being stolen. So, the question tonight is, how do you protect yourself? Eyewitness News reporter Chris Oswald talked with a computer security expert today, and he joins us now with some answers to this tough question. Chris?
And Todd, the answers are pretty simple. Change your passwords. Make them tough. But if you're wanting to really protect yourself, security experts say it can be difficult. The cyber catastrophe, 500 million Yahoo accounts hacked in a massive security breach. The incident is a big deal.
The bad guys probably have a pretty good portfolio on you.
Dell Handy is a retired security expert. He says you likely made making that portfolio easy for those bad guys.
One of the big problems we have is people have a propensity to use the same password everywhere. Half the people, they figure, use the same password on every site. Yeah.
Handy says one of the first lines of defense for protecting yourself online, creating that tough-to-crack password.
You might use a phrase like, I like green 75 apples, or something like that. Something that's kind of quirky and not a standard phrase, not something you might find in a book.
Another handy tip, change up the letters. Make some, like an S, a symbol. Handy also says don't give in to the typical security questions. Make those just as tough.
A lot of these things are things that you can look up with Google. I can look you up and I can probably figure out what your grandmother's maiden name is. So put in something like Blue Angel instead of Grandma Nielsen.
Well, it is important to be wary of what you're doing online and protecting your online security. Handy says smart TVs should be another concern. They are a good access point for hackers because they are connected to your network.
And when you buy a TV, probably you're never going to get a software update on it. And after a while, the bad guys figure out, oh, there's holes in this brand of TV that I can exploit.
Bottom line, Handy says, be smart. If you use Yahoo, change your passwords now and don't reply to emails that you don't know. Now, you might be wondering why Yahoo is just now bringing up the hack if it happened back in 2014, and that's a good question. It is unclear when Yahoo learned of this attack. In the studio, I'm Chris Oswald.
Okay, Chris, good advice there. All of it. Thanks. Another tip our security expert shared with us is look for $1 or $2 charges on your credit or your debit cards. It could be a hacker just checking to see if they actually have a good, valid card on their hands.